Yeah, it's now started. Welcome to this evaluation meeting for Fund 13. We are closing out regarding the Catalyst part, but of course, Dandelion will continue. And we have treasuries now set up, thanks to Catalyst, to continue funding for the work and, making Dandelion better and making Dandelion run anywhere. Like, this is just a start. Um, I have browsed GitHub and saw that what we've done uh, during the last year. Um, we have 165 GitHub commits since May 2024, and we have 34 branches, so we've done quite a lot. There were several things which needed work, like the token registry. We've added coils, fixed bug with coils. The idea with Dandelion is that it should work out of the box. So there's plenty of stuff to make that easier. We have added Unimatrix, which is part of a game changer service, but you can use it for lots of other things to communicate with other users regarding sharing of transaction information. We have integrated Podman, which allows you to run as a user your everything about your Docker setup. So improved security, added Duck DNS. We are working on other DNS services as well to make connecting automatic. Well, that's the target. Um, there were some issues with health checks to make that more clear. What's the status of your node? GraphQL issues, integrated new Cardano releases like Conway, but also Chang. Added PG admin to easily work with DB Sync to develop quicker, and we have added a lot of documentation, also education material. So some of the most interesting branches, maybe Blockfrost. We have also a branch which allows you to run Dandelion as a testnet, so you can easily spin up your own complete setup. So you have GraphQL, but then you can have like an empty Cardano node where you can start from fresh. We had performance issues and the added a new DNS service, my address DNS branch, education material. Sudo contributed a relay branch, so you can use Dandelion as a relay for your node. I added C snapshot branch, so you can download snapshots that way. And also the Chang hard fork is in there. So that's a quick overview of what we've done. I think it's quite a lot. And you can really use Dandelion Lite as a something to run your D apps. And Game Changer is actually using it, so it's in production, which is, I think, quite a important part. I would like to invite everybody to, you know, add your own experience in this evaluation meeting. So you can evaluate what has been contributed and what you think is most interesting or the improvements we should or could make. Is there somebody who has maybe something? Sudo.
Eh, I guess I'll go first here. Yeah, so the thing that brought me into the whole game changer and dandelion infrastructure was the ability to host your own hardware. I'm developing an application called ARP Radio, which online and on-chain information is absolutely crucial. So having a better access to all that information makes sense to run your own infrastructure. And it's not as simple as running a node, right? There's a lot of other microservices that are required to make that data fetch efficient and usable for an application. And Dandelion had packaged a lot of those services and was mostly plug and play. Um, and since that, the development of ARP Radio has, you know, skyrocketed from there. That was a huge hurdle in the actual DApp development that Dandelion is instrumental in developing. So that has been an amazing accelerator for what we were working on. And um, for things to improve, I would say that, you know, it's an ambitious goal to have a plug and play service that multiple apps can use for their own specific use cases. And I think we are kind of already on the path on making it more accessible to others. But I think currently we need more apps to try to use it to see what optimizations are needed. And honestly, I don't think there's really much to do other than just the growing pains of getting more users and more information on what to optimize. So I think getting Dandelion up to more people's attention is kind of the challenge right now. You know, my contribution of adding the relay, I think that's appealing to a lot of stake pool operators that might have a public node already. This gives them more entry points for other users to utilize their services and maybe for them to monetize other aspects of the node and infrastructure they're already running. So I would say that yeah, more so it's a challenge of adopting new users, and then once we have those users, the fine tuning that we need to make are clear.
Thanks, Sudo. Yeah, I mean, it's very rewarding to see, people using this work and improving it. I think it's like a snowball. We need to start rolling it off the hill, and I think we're at the beginning of that. So yeah, I would like to see that snowball continue. Max, you have your hand up.
Yeah, just on the back of what Gabriel said there. I mean, we saw the presentation in Argentina, and that was really where it kicked off. And it was especially the user client side focus and the security long term thinking that was so uh, clearly shown that really made us in the spot decide, okay, we're going to move our architecture to this. This is clearly the direction that user empowerment should go towards. And there are just architecture choices that have been made that I think open up a lot of freedom to dApps in how they allow their users to collaborate. So that was really a core part of it, including Unimatrix and things like that. Um, and yeah, we're seeing that now also, with the ideas of how, um, yeah, I don't want to get into the catalyst proposals that are basically coming off the back of or inspired by Game Changers approach as well. But yeah, there's a lot that's been opened up. And also shout out Gabe to you for the GC Connect. That was really a great milestone. And now we're running a Dandelion node and excited to get testing with the GraphQL. Um, Maybe Walter, you want to spare a couple of words on our setup for the Dandelion node. But thank you all. I'm really impressed with the team and the momentum of work. So congrats.
Does Walter want to contribute something? I mean,
Yeah, no, I was just waiting for Ratio to be handed first. But yeah, a
same.
few short thing. It's yeah, it's amazing how versatile it is. That yeah, we managed to get it running on WSL in Windows, and yeah, I wasn't expecting it to uh, yeah, to work this well. That yeah, there were some configuration things that I had to figure out on the Windows side, but on the Linux side, it was all pretty straightforward.
It's good to hear, and thanks for your contribution regarding running it on Windows. So yeah, we like to integrate, what people have, and share that, so people don't need to do it twice. Ratio. Sorry for skipping you, but it was part of Max's story.
Yeah, yeah, I like how he put somebody in front of me. He clearly saw my hand up. So I joined this project to in support of Game Changer, having been in the community for like 4+ years, on and off. Like, this is my way to be actively involved in the community, and I appreciate the opportunity from the people that are here, the people that are absent, the people that came before me, and the support I receive from the people that are within the Dando team. Um, and yeah, it's nice to be able to set up a server at your house with the appropriate infrastructure, and support the community and support other people, beta testing, and that's pretty much what I'm here for, is to help other people where needed, and take detailed notes to help, hopefully, the layperson become knowledgeable enough to where they can actually operate a node on their own without much further instruction from outside sources. So, in essence, to open up this area, node operations, to lay people, so to speak. So, and again, I appreciate being here. Thank you very much. And that's it for me.
Yeah, thanks, Ratio, for all your help, and showing us what was missing, and what we needed to improve. So, you know, we need users, and we would like to, make it valuable to run these systems, and make it, so everybody can run a node. If you want to run a node, you should be able to without much hassle. I think Adriana also wants to contribute something if we continue.
Okay, but I don't know if maybe Quasar wants to say something first, then I can cue.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Well, guys, thank you. Well, thank you, really. This is, I will start with saying thanks to every single one of you, because this huge effort. I mean, of course, thanks to Catalyst for helping us to move everything that has been done so far. But thanks to you for teaming up on this very pioneering stage of this project. Thanks to Roberto Morano for creating the beast in first place, and the idea of the project, which was just decentralizing Cardano and allowing you to install your own nodes. So and to allow applications to use decentralized backend infrastructure. So thanks Roberto, thanks Gimba Labs for that initial space, and thank you all. So thanks Martin for the support. Actually, Martin, without you, man, this would have been very, very difficult. Regarding at a moment, RPA Radio and everybody that is joining, not only to help, but also because of the philosophy of the idea behind the project. Things like the manifest, for example, well, the easiness on backups. I mean, the application. The application, Martin made an amazing monitoring application and also for distributing the funds in an open and public way. Amazing. The quality of the of the approach. Martin, thanks for that. And well, basically all the things that have been done and the things that will be coming um, are always looking forward to decentralize more Cardano and this concept of decentralizing backends, which is very difficult, especially if you are aiming to let people install their own uh, backend infrastructure and making it easier, and performance ready. So yeah, uh, a lot to say. I won't say um, much more, but thank you. And keep in mind that this is just a beginning because there is so much work ahead. Also for developers, I mean, the the new projects we are working on, please support us all on Catalyst. Check them out, but are actually being built over Dandelion Light. It's very comfortable to have it all the tooling there, even some flavors and branches to just pick what you need. It's really helpful and it's going very, very fast. The development, I mean, thanks to this. So, yeah, more is coming. Get Stay tuned.
I can remember 2 years ago we were having panic attacks because we were running on two broken laptops down the line. Well, the Cardano was a little bit lighter to run then, but we now have, thanks to Catalyst, in a big part we have, you know, a real server infrastructure. I mean, I was listing the infrastructure we have now. Is I mean, you have a development server, dual CPU Epic. We have three Xeon servers, two running production. We have backups. I mean, it's starting to look like a real professional thing. But what you said, that we have like the basics here, like this monitoring tool I built or a page is like a starting point for a DAO, and the vision of having it all decentralized and maybe picking your own infrastructure, running your own wallet with your own infrastructure if you want to. I mean, that's I think real powerful stuff. That way you can always run because Cardano DApp is just a query to a back-end server and a wallet. But if you have those programs in your browser, which is Game Changer is in your browser, if you have your own APIs, you can always run it. So you don't depend on anybody. And I think that's the if you have the time and you have the need, you should be able to. So yeah, that's my is that my closing argument, or are there maybe Q as also his contribution?
Uh, as- to summarize your closing argument and everyone's argument, I guess, or statement, it's just awesome to be part of the whole thing and see it come together from 5 years ago, really, with Roberto and Dandelion to here we are today. I was able to build my first computer with this proposal and project and set up a node. So super awesome shit, very exciting. Thank you all, and that's it.
Cool. I think everybody had their chance. Maybe Kevin, but Kevin is here for the first time. He's keeping silent. Smart. Okay, I will be wrapping it up. Um, yeah, this was the evaluation meeting. Thanks for everybody for voting in Catalyst. I mean, this was been great for us. thanks, thanks, Kevin. I know it's a little bit much to ask that right now. Um, and and we want to
Welcome, Kevin.
continue. Oh, Max is. I don't get the sound anymore. Anyway, that was it for the evaluation. Thanks everybody for being here. It's, I mean, for me it's a
I
dream
just
come
said,
true.
yeah, thanks a lot, and also welcome, Kevin. Thanks.